Bonagura from CBSSports.com. And Kyle, the numbers for Andrew Luck against Notre Dame, pretty good. 2-0 record, 436 yards, touchdown interception ratio. Not what you want it to be, but overall, the Cardinal got to like where they sit going into this game, especially considering Jonas Gray is out for Notre Dame.
Absolutely. Losing Jonas Gray is a big blow to Notre Dame, considering how Stanford struggled against fast running backs like Michael James and Chris Polk and guys of that nature. So dealing with Sierra Wood's going to be a little bit different, a little bit easier for those guys. So Stanford essentially playing for a BCS Bowl. If they win, they're pretty much a lock to head to most likely the Fiesta Bowl. Could be somewhere else, but definitely the chance to play for a BCS Bowl instead of going to the Alamo Bowl is basically what's on the line for Stanford.
You could argue Notre Dame possibly thinks they're playing for a BCS Bowl as well here. I know they're only 22 in the BCS rankings. They'd have to move up to 14, but a win over Stanford might be enough to move them that much.
See it with 3 losses, Notre Dame shooting up that far. They'd have to climb really high in the human polls to make that happen. And with 3 losses, I just don't think Notre Dame's got a chance to get back into the BCS picture after losing to SC a couple weeks ago.
Let's talk a little bit about Andrew Luck. His last 5 games, 243 yards per game, 13 touchdowns and 5 picks. 3 of those have come over the last 2 games. Has there been a chink in his armor, or is it just merely a matter of him losing guys like Zach Ertz and Chris Owusu?
Well, losing Ertz was big because it took away the 3 tight end packages that they used, about a third of the time. So that was big. Owusu, in my opinion, not as big as loss considering the way he had been playing all year. He's really underperformed all season, and then they have a freshman in Ty Montgomery who kind of stepped in and did some nice things in Owusu's absence. So maybe a little bit of a trend, but I don't think it's really something to be worried about if you're a Stanford fan.
And Kyle, as far as Zach, David Shaw said officially 50-50, a chance that he could play this weekend. What are you hearing?
Yeah, he said 50-50 on Tuesday. He practiced for the first time since the SC game on Monday. Was limited, no contact. Got out there for the first, a little bit more contact on Tuesday. They said he wasn't at game speed yet. Took another positive step on Wednesday. So I'd be shocked if he did not play, based on his demeanor, talking to him on Tuesday, and then again with Coach Shaw on Wednesday. Giving him back in the lineup would be a huge boost to Stanford's chances on Saturday.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Another weapon for Andrew Luck. All right, Kyle, appreciate the time, and we're going to move on in the top 5 college football today.